I want to know, in 2008, when the moratorium was first enacted by Governor Patterson, and then again reenacted in 2009, and again after that, didn't the town board realize then that they needed this kind of study 4 years ago? And instead of adding on to the 4 years of study done by the state, why would you do that? Why would you put in an additional time period of study on something you've already had in your pockets for 4 years now?
So thank you for the question, and the only thing I can tell you is that there's different people on the board, and the pathway through these issues is not straight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd say one more thing.
Can you say one more thing?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, I was listening to Ken bringing up, where he doesn't want anybody
Excuse me.
interfering.
You're addressing the board and not Ken.
Okay, well, I
I
mean,
know
he
he
brought
wants
up
to be on the
something,
board, but he's not here yet.
whereas he didn't want, anybody to interfere with his decision whether he wanted to sign the lease or not. We haven't signed the lease, we will not sign the lease, but that doesn't matter. Up on top of the hill, there's 135 acres that already is leased. We build our well here, they drill, they go down, they go fracking up to 2 miles sideways, they can knock out our well. Whether I sign the lease or not, doesn't matter. I can still lose. And that's the issue, and that's the reason, it's a bad situation.
We're not actually getting into a debate here tonight. This is not free to talk to the board. So does anyone has not addressed the board that wants to? Please? Could you state your name for the record, please?
Hello, good evening. My name's Samantha Smith. I live up on Valley Road. I'm a new Brookton-Daler. I came here in 2008. I lived here for 2 years, and the first week that I was here, I realized, wow, what an awesome community. I've lived in many places, not only in the States, but around the world, and had lots of different experiences. One of those of which was I lived in Cochabamba for a year in Bolivia, and in Cochabamba in 2001 they had a water war, excuse me, I'm sorry. They had the big water wars. And it was for the first time in my life that I realized that the power of the people really has a lot of influence in not only government, but in the way that we all live together as a community. And so I lived here in 2008 and actually moved to Sweden. And in Sweden, they have wind turbines all over the place. It's amazing. And they produce all of their natural energy through wind turbines and solar power. Nothing to do with natural gas, at least where I was living. So I came back here to Caroline because there's no other place that I want to live in Tompkins County in August. And I realized that in the 2 years that I was away, this hydrofracking issue just was wild and crazy, and everyone has signs all over the place. Yes, no, ban. Yes, don't ban. Whatever. I am completely for you guys. I support you 100%, and I encourage you to look into the Cayuga Lake Association if you already haven't. They're way ahead of the game, and they might be able to help you with future planning, especially during this time period that seems to be very critical. Another thing is that for those who are for Caroline and for the earth and our land and our water and our natural resources, come on March 10th here. There is going to be a big project that we're doing in Caroline, and we need all of your help. We want to make Caroline beautiful, and we want to bring people to Caroline because it's the most beautiful place ever. And we want everyone to be proud, and we want folks to come here and look at our farms and look at our beautiful gardens. We can help feed the hungry people that we need to feed by producing our own food and giving just a little bit of lettuce here, some tomatoes there, give it to the Caroline Food Pantry, and we're all supporting each other. And that's what we're really here for. That's what community is about. Thank you.
Keep them moving.